done it recently, actually. Think about how Renaissance became a full-fledged member of Unity. You'll see that we've abided perfectly in the Tao. Reverend Dana, who, by the way, happens to be in India right now, so let's all bring him in our hearts. Let's hope that he meets that taxi driver and the yogi. When Reverend Dana found out that we were accepted into membership, he was in Missouri at Unity Village, and he called Sue Thomas, our treasurer, and he was so delighted in her response. She said, "Oh my God, this unfolded so easily." And he was laughing, he was so happy, and he started to tell me about how easily it unfolded for this church to become a member of Unity. He didn't know this, but I started writing down every word of what he said and listened to it. He was so excited. When you live lives in integrity of principle, things unfold more easily. And I know that this community did just that. It has walked and spoken in integrity. There was no intention to harm a Unity ministry, and the good that we are doing in the world has been recognized. There has been an underlying fear that politics would play a role in this process, and I've seen none of this. All I've seen is the application of the principles we abide by. Let's talk about you. Congratulations. When you abide in the Tao, things unfold easily. Now, 2.5 years ago, when this church first started meeting, the idea of becoming a member of Unity seemed so big. People wanted to join right away. People were concerned that other churches with political clout would get in the way. People were concerned that the bylaws of Unity, which say that there can't be this many churches in one area, would get in the way. I won't point any fingers, but there were some, maybe they're not here anymore, that were fearful, wanted to push it through, oh my God. But instead, we did what I like to call, in my life, red light, green light. Where there was a green light, we moved forward. It was like, we're meeting every Sunday. Let's see if we can establish ourselves as a church. Green light. Oh, we're established as a church. Let's see if we have enough members to join. Green light. Wow, we have enough members to join. Let's put in the application. Green light. Just unfolded, as Sue said, so easily. The Tao Te Ching is about conserving energy. And I like this because I find that I want to go out into the world and I want to take my goals and go and get them. But at my age, I've started to see a lot of what I do is spinning my wheels. I don't want to do it anymore. What I'm starting to see is that this is the outer circle. This is the universe as a whole. There's a divine order. I can't make the circumstances of my life come to fruition any faster. But I can be in the center. I can do red light, green light, go forward when I'm told. And everything will unfold in its own divine timing. Just as spring follows winter without effort on our part.
He who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. He who rushes ahead doesn't go far. He who tries to shine dims his own light. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, then let go.
When David and I lived in New York, my dear practical friend Neil, the British man, would come to me and say, "Do you love this man?" "Yes, Neil, I love him." "He loves you?" "Yes, Neil, he loves me." "Is he moving here?" "We have no plans for that." Are you moving there? We have no plans for that. Well, what are your plans? We're going to let the universe show us the way. A year went by. Neil, in his British accent, he's moving here. Is he making plans for that? No. You're moving there. Are you making plans for that? No. Well, what plans are you making? We're going to let the universe show us the way. Another year went by. He asked the same questions again, and he was miffed how we could love each other. We wanted to be with each other, but we weren't doing a thing. Funny thing is, that summer, all of a sudden my dog walker wasn't available to take care of my dog Sienna. And I had to take her to Cleveland with me on a trip to visit David. Funny thing was, Sienna met Alex, the cat. They didn't get along great, but they got along well enough. I thought it was interesting. Then my job in New York got downsized. My income was going to shrink. Then my roommate suddenly moved out, went on Craigslist, couldn't get a roommate. That doesn't happen. But it was just none of them worked out. Then the water heater broke, and then my relationship with my landlord, which was always good, went really south. Within 3 months' time, I knew the universe was saying, it's time to move to Cleveland. Within 2 months, I was here. Do nothing, and everything will get done effectively. Now somebody might ask me, what about rectifying wrong?
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Do nothing, and everything is done. So as we close up this talk, I want to share with you my very, very favorite verse from the Tao of Beijing. It's chapter 15. This verse really showed me the beginnings of how to do nothing. I was dealing with somebody that I wanted to go talk to. I wanted to work out a relationship. I wanted to deal with it. And instead, I kept reading the Tao. And in time, everything just worked out.
The ancient masters were profound and subtle. Their wisdom was unfathomable. There is no way to describe it. All we can describe is their appearance. They were careful as someone crossing an iced-over stream, alert as a warrior in an enemy territory, courteous as a guest, fluid as melting ice, shapeable as a block of wood, receptive as a valley, clear as a glass of water.
Do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? The master doesn't seek fulfillment, not seeking, not expecting. She is present and can welcome all things.
If you want to be given everything,
Give everything up. So next week, we will learn about the wisdom of the Tao, part 2, the way of love to be like water. Blessings to you all.